Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming part 2 of my Boohoo haul. I have it on my desk, like it's about like here, just below like the camera line. It's a big bag. I've opened it already to check that like everything that I ordered was in there because it arrived about a week ago and it's just been like difficult to find the time to film. So I have a kind of idea of what's in here. It was about a week ago that I checked all of it, so I'm filming this today and then I'll sort all like my returns out and things. But I also like fancy a couple of like new things. I remember a couple of the items I got and that's about it. I'm assuming, like I'm pretty sure I got some like dungarees in here and probably some more cardigans. So there is obviously more than like a couple of items in here. It's like a big bag. But we're gonna have fun trying all this on and seeing like how it fits, how it wears, lengths, and I think that's like a big thing as well. I have like a long torso. I'm about 5'6", so it's good for us to see how like normal lengths like wear on me. If you're more petite, maybe going for something more petite rather than regular length, or if you're taller, maybe having to go taller, that kind of thing, or if like it's short on me and it's regular and you're my height, you know, going for a taller thing. I know what I mean. Anyway, so let's get to trying some of this stuff on. So first things first is the tall Melissa wrap front bodysuit in ivory. It's a size 12. The thing I like about wearing like white and ivory is that it makes me look like I have a tan. It's got long sleeves and it like wraps at the front for like the cups. I think what you're supposed to do is have like jeans or a skirt or something that comes up to here. But we'll see. I'm hoping it's like long enough. I'm sure I tried one of these on in the previous one in an ordinary colour, like a different colour. So I'm going to try it on and see. So I actually quite like this top. It looks really flattering on here. Like I really like it, except the sleeves. I don't like here that there's this line. And these sleeves just feel like, I know they're supposed to be baggy, but they feel too baggy. Like they're massive on the wrists here. And I feel like they're supposed to maybe be a bit tighter with a little less bag. Like they are huge and I think they're just too big. I don't think it suits me at all. So I'm going to be returning it. Otherwise, this part is so flattering. So although that top is like super pretty on the torso, like top bodysuit, it closes, which is good. And it is super pretty on the torso, but it's just too baggy. Like if you look, it's just going like right down my arm. Like it's just too baggy on the sleeves. So we're gonna have to go into the next item. So this is a pair of dungarees. These are the Amelia Boyfriend dungarees in black in a size 12. I don't know if they feel like they're actually going to be a bit itchy, which is weird. Normally I have little to no problem with jeans. So the jeans section are like turned up at the end already, which I like. They are, however, like buttoned here at the one side, which I don't like so much in dungarees. I feel like it makes them look asymmetrical, and the top is just like a typical top with a bit of fluff on it and this like pouch here. So now we're going to see what it looks like on. So I can't fit like my entire body in this shot, there's just not enough room in here. So I'm liking how it looks at like the top, like here. I think it's super cute and I think it makes me look like slimmer at the top. I think it emphasises how big my hips are, to be honest. Here, I'm not sure. It kind of like cuts here a touch and I'm not sure that I want that look. And to be honest, I feel like the length is okay. I feel like if we like look here, like the length is alright, but I feel like it's quite baggy on the legs. And I would prefer it like a little bit slimmer. Like it's fine along my thighs, but along the bottom, like it looks like a little bit baggy. I want it like definitely a bit tighter. There's just too much material there. So I think I'm going to return these. And I thought maybe something a bit stretchier around here would be better than buttons. Just that in case I gain a little bit of weight, or even so, I just feel like I don't like it uneven. I'd rather have buttons on both sides. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit of a symmetry freak, but they're all right. Don't get me wrong. They're all right. They're not itchy like I anticipated either. Like that was my main concern. For me, dungarees are about comfort, and now I've sat down, they're starting to itch proper badly on my legs. and honest to God, it's doing my head in. So, right, we're going to move on to the next item because I'm just getting itchy now. They were the first thing I pulled out. We're doing well. So here's another pair of dungarees. These are blue this time. They are the Stacey denim dungarees, also in a 12, which is good because I feel like the 12s fit really well around my hips. So I've noticed immediately that there's buttons on both sides of the hips, which I'm here for. They're a little bit distressed, which I'm like not mad about. I don't know how much like I love that, the fact that they're a little bit distressed. To me it looks like then perhaps I've worn them in a bit much. But again, like I'm not like mad about it. Again, I like it at the top, it's super cute, and honestly I think I like it a bit more in the blue. Like I said, I'm not sure about how like distressed they are here, but I like that they're symmetrical. So we're going to try these ones on. So the problem with these dungarees is like a little bit around like my hips. I have bigger hips and these are a little bit tight. I would probably size up. Like they feel a bit tight here, they feel a bit tight around the crotch, and that's the last thing you need. I mean, they're also like what I mentioned, like I want like a bit less material here. I think I need to go for like the skinnies, but maybe in like a size up. I like the side view I think is a bit too much as well. Like I would prefer them to come up to maybe about here. I feel like they sit a little bit low here, which I don't like. I'd rather them like close up a little bit more perhaps. I don't know, they're not comfy because they're not the right size. I think that's my like big problem. Like otherwise they're alright. The distressed bit I think is a little bit weird. It's down there, it looks like I've fallen on my side or something in them. It doesn't look like the normal distress pattern, so I think I'm going to return these. Like, although they're comfier than the other ones, I don't like them as much. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I like how it fits here, but I feel like my torso's too long. Like, this is pulled down further than it normally would be, and is tighter here. So unfortunately, it means I'm returning both pairs of dungarees, which makes me so sad. I totally wanted some, you know, just for like comfort and lounging, but that's not happening. So anyway, we're going to go into the next item. Let's have a peek-sies. So this is a basic sleeveless bodysuit in grey marl, so grey. I really like vests, and this is what drew me to it. So it's basically a vest that closes down here. I like to wear like overshirts, and the problem I can have is that the vests I wear will come out of the bottom of my like jeans, and also if I'm wearing tight jeans, if I'm tucking my vest in, you're gonna see that line, which is less attractive than I would like. So having a bodysuit like this would actually like really suit what I currently wear. So we're gonna pop it on and see. So I'm actually loving this bodysuit. Like it plunges maybe a touch low, but like if I adjust, it's like, it's alright. I think it's going to look really nice like under overshirts. I'm not going to ever wear it with grey jeans, don't worry, this isn't like a stylistic choice here. Grey on grey is not what I'm about. But like, it looks so nice and flattering on. I think this was a 12. But like, it's nice and it closes well. It doesn't feel like too stretched. I still have like material here. So although this plunges low, I don't think that's necessarily to do with the fact that I have a long torso. If you have a little bit of a longer torso, as I do, it's always going to plunge a little bit lower. If you don't, it's probably going to sit like more here on you, like a normal vest would. So that's probably how it's going to sit if you've got like a normal torso length. But for me, it is going to sit a little bit lower. But then if you wear an overshirt, it's not like a big deal, is it? And that's probably what I'm going to wear this for. I'm absolutely keeping it. It looks so flattering on and closes with ease, and that's the big thing for me. So I absolutely love this bodysuit. I am definitely keeping it. So we're going to go into the next item. So this is a cardigan. I love, love, love this colour. I think this is one that we've tried on before in like a couple of colours and sizes. This is the Daisy Cable Boyfriend cardigan in wine. This colour is so pretty. Would you look at that? All the buttons, and oh, it's just such a beautiful, rich colour. The only problem I have with this is it might wash me out. Also, now that I'm holding it, I'm like holding it against me here. On my arms, it's itchy. So this cardigan looks so good on. It is like really oversized, but it's a medium to large, so I expected it to be. It's itchy on the arms like the other one was in like part 1. I'll leave part 1 linked down below so you can go have a look. I tried this on in a few colours. It's kind of my favourite colour so far, like even nicer than the green cardi I tried on last time round. But again, it's a bit too itchy. I need like something that's super soft as a cardigan if I'm going to wear it long term, do you know what I'm saying? This cardigan is so itchy, I just can't wait to get it off, to be honest. I'm just there like my leg is going, and when my leg's like, it means like I'm anxious, and I'm anxious to get this cardigan off right now. So we're going to delve into the next item. Oh, so this is a bodysuit. This is a size 16. I don't know why I ordered a 16. It's the tall hazel plunge slinky can't even speak today. It's a tall hazel plunge long sleeve slinky bodysuit in khaki. I like this one. What I like about like this style is this looks a bit more like proper like bright foresty green in real life. The problem is my camera autocorrects, so you won't be able to necessarily see the true colour. It looks a bit more like grey here, but it is a bit more of a bright green. And I like the fact that you've not got that cut off line that you do with many bodysuits. It looks like it's probably going to be long enough, and I hope it like sits really well on. I just don't know why I ordered a 16. So this bodysuit is huge. The sleeves come up to like here on me. Like you can tell that they're just too loose. And like there's all sorts of room here for boobs that's supposed to be here that I do not have. Like you can see my bra. It's all too big around here as well. Like it's less like big around here because this is where like I'm probably like a bit bigger, but it's still like quite big. You can see all the extra material. So obviously I'm returning this, it's far too big. I'm gonna have a look, and if I've got this in another size, I'm gonna try it on. So I also have it in a 10. So I obviously got both sizes, like loving the bodysuit, but it not being available in my size, because normally with bodysuits, if I'm gonna order sizes, it's gonna be a 10, 12 and 14, because the length normally means I need like a 14, but size wise it's normally a 12, and you can see that in the 10. Like my bra's showing because it's too tight now rather than there's like not enough material. It's a bit tight on my arms. It's not significantly too tight. There are a couple of pulls actually on this, like already, like here, that means I would return it anyway because I'm not being funny. But if I'm getting something from new, there shouldn't be any pulls on it. And just here, like you can actually see where my belly button is. It's like so tight, it goes thin over here. So with material like this, you need to be making sure that you wear the right size, because otherwise it's going to be completely see-through, and that's like the last thing you want. I mean, I'm not bothered, I'm showing you how size works, but normally like I'm not going to step out the house in this, you know? And it's a real shame because I think it's beautiful. I would just have it in a 12 if it was available in a 12, you know? It is such a shame because I feel like this bodysuit looks so beautiful, but because it's the wrong size, it's not quite covering everything I want it to cover, and it's going a bit sheer. So unfortunately that means returning that as well, but that's alright. There's definitely loads more to try on, and I'm sure I ordered more bodysuits thinking about it. So we're going to dive into the bag and see what else I ordered. Something else that's grey. What a surprise. I don't really wear bright colours, you may be able to tell. This is the Sarah Batwing Plunge Knit Bodysuit in 12. Oh, this looks so pretty. I'm so afraid it's going to show too much though. Like it is like a proper plunge. And then look at that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to like be too revealing for me. And the problem is with the bra I've got on, you'll obviously like see the centre of the bra with the plunge. So you probably need like sticky cups or something for something like this. That's what I'm assuming anyway. We'll see when we try it on. So I do kind of like the bodysuit. Like I think it's really like flattering. I like this like arm situation actually. But the plunge here is separating so much, and it shows the bra here. Honestly, I'm not like a person that will wear sticky cups. I don't like them. I don't feel like they work so well. I don't feel like they offer you any support, so I'm not 100% what the point is. And then I'm there like, oh, you can add a stitch here, but I just don't think I'm going to keep it. I think it's just too much of like a plunge thing here. Like I don't want to like flash, and the problem is I would get up from my chair to come and stand here to film this, and I got it to like close like that, which looks fine, but again, I don't think it's how it's A, supposed to look, and B, like by the time I got there, like it was like this again, you know? And that's not what I want for it. I want it to like close, and to be honest, I think I'm just probably going to send it back, because it seems like a lot of effort to do all of that, and you're going to visibly see the stitch here and it's going to look a bit weird, which I'm not happy about. I also don't think it like adds to the bodysuit by doing that, you know? So although I do think it's like rather flattering, like when it's open and it shows like you've got like a bit of curve, I think that's what it's there for. And by stitching that section closed, you would reduce that, and I think that's what's the attractive part of the bodysuit. So I don't think that I'm going to keep it. So we're going to move on to the next one. So I have, what is this? Tall ruffle front floral play suit. So this is like full shorts and everything. This is in a size 12. Now I don't really wear bodysuits or play suits or anything like that, jumpsuits, because they are too like short for me. Like they're very restrictive and very like camel toe-y, and that's not the most attractive look in the world. So this one I'm hoping will look better. So this is in a tall as well. Ooh, it says tall on the label. Good, I remember to order a tall. So with things like this, if you have trouble from generally like finding things like that, try the tall section of the website. I think that's what I'm learning is likely to work for me. And with a play suit, I'm going to have less of a problem than I would with a jumpsuit, because my problem would then be that the legs would be too long. I could get my sister, who does all like that kind of stuff, to take them up, but I shouldn't have to do that necessarily. So if I go on tall and I get a play suit instead, something like this, it's got long sleeves, it ruffles at the front, then I'm going to be able to find something that like fits me and looks good on me. So this is for people that are like 5'7", so I'm sure the torso is going to be longer. So actually this bodysuit I think looks really nice on. Like it is almost still almost a little short here, but like much better. Like if I pull it down to where like I've got like a good amount of room here. I'm not so sure about the bodysuit itself in the sense of all these ruffles. They're not very me. If like, I feel like almost look a little bit like a clown in terms of all these ruffles. And if we turn around, it's all ruffly at the collar at the back, and I do not like it at the back. I feel like anyone walking behind me is going to think that I'm dressed like a clown. So although I'm not so sure on the bodysuit, I'm happy with the fit. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you guys like this bodysuit, the fit is really nice, really nice. And if you pop all these out like how it should be, it shows quite a bit of cleavage as well. So if that's what you're confident with, then go for it, you know. It has quite baggy sleeves as well, just to be aware of. And actually I like that, which is rare. So this is probably a little too ruffly for me, but that doesn't take away from the fact that like it was nice on in terms of the fit. If like it wasn't too clownesque, I'd probably keep it, but it is a little bit much for me, so I think I'm just going to try the next item on. Oh, so I have another bodysuit. I remember getting this. You know, this reminds me of, you know, the Pretty Little Thing order where I got like that lemon top. So this is like a bodysuit, also in a tall, in a 12. This material, oh my god, this is such a, like a soft cotton. It's gonna like definitely need ironing, like, but it does have like these ruffly sleeves, which I'm not sure on. Maybe I look like a clown still, who knows. But I think like the front is a bit more basic, and the frills at the bottom. We'll see how I like it on. So I'm not 100% actually about this bodysuit. Like, I don't think it doesn't suit me. I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's a bit big on the top here. Like, I can definitely feel like if there was wind, I would be like flashing. There's a lot of room here. So it might be a size too big. But then like it feels nice in terms of length. I think this would look nicer in a 10. I kind of like the ruffles on the sleeves here. It's not very me. This colour is not very me. Half the time because I spill food, but mostly because I just don't wear things that are this colour. I think I need to size down though, I think I've cinched this in with the belt, and I think it needs a belt. I think otherwise it looks plain. Like, I couldn't find it at first because it was like behind my back and I was getting a bit confused because I'm not that bright. However, like, it looks okay on. I just think maybe a smaller size, just because here the boobs are a little bit on show, you know? So I did have to nip out like an hour or two between like the last clip you'll have seen and now, but we are going to continue, and I am going to try on some more clothes, which I'm really excited about. There are quite a few items left, so we still have a bit to go through. So I am going to dip into the bag and see what's next. So this is a textured deep plunge wrap bodysuit in khaki, so 12. I feel like I'm definitely ordering bodysuits, generally speaking, in a 12, and that's working pretty well for me. So, I don't know how much I like this texture, you know? It feels a bit cheap. Do you know what I'm saying? So, this is the thing. You're going to have to try and work out whether this is on backwards or frontwards. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. The texture, like I said, looks a bit cheap. We shall see when we put it on, shall we? So this bodysuit, like, it comes like about here where it cuts off. So it's not like a bad height for it to cut off, to be honest. I think it's a decent height. I think, like, I like how it's sitting at the front. It could do maybe with like the bra, maybe if the bra came lower, or like coming across a bit more here. But that's not too big of a deal. I mean, you'd have to wear like a strapless bra, like you'd have to wear like one of those that I've got that's like clear at the back for this one. However, the problem I don't like about it is like not how like this bit looks, but it just looks a bit cheap. This material feels a bit cheap and a little bit itchy, but not like really that itchy. I just feel like the material looks cheap, and that is the problem I have with it. I wouldn't want to like go out looking cheap, and like it looks like kind of weird under the arms here. Like it should be almost coming across maybe more here to prevent that, but then it doesn't look right here. So I'm not keeping the bodysuit. It just looks cheap. Like you can see more up close that it doesn't look right. So we're moving on to the next item instead. So another bodysuit in like the same texture. So this is the Laura Textured Deep Plunge Wrap Bodysuit, cream in a 10. So we'll try it on to see how it looks. But honestly, like, if the texture's the same, I'm not sure I'm gonna like it. My hair was really annoying me, so I just like threw it back. But this is also having like this baggy problem here, even though it still feels like too small because this one's a 10. It also looks cheap. Like, I have like a bra obviously on under here, pink, and you can see it. Like, it's like a pinky nude, and you shouldn't really be able to see it. Like, sometimes you can see this down here like a little bit less because of how this is a bit tight, which I do kind of like. However, it still again looks cheap to me, and like Sam agrees, it just doesn't look right. So again, you can see like the texture on this just looks super cheap. So we're not going for that one. We're going for something else probably. So let's see what's next. So I may have tried this one on before, but I don't remember, so we're going to try it on again. So this is the tall Eleanor Cap sleeve sheared waist playsuit. I'm very confused. Let's have a look. Maybe sheared is the colour. I never heard of a colour like that. We'll see. Ooh, this is cute. I like that. That is pretty. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to be the right colouring on me, but that looks super nice. I'm excited. I'm properly excited to try this one on, so let's get into it. So with this one, I initially liked it, but like now I'm not so keen. Like, it just doesn't look like right on, and I had to tighten this like a massive amount, and it's not a simple case of just tying it and pulling it. You have to make sure that all the material comes up around the band, and then that restricts your movement, because then this isn't like elasticated, it's tight, and then you can't necessarily get it tight enough, and it becomes like a problem. Like, and it doesn't look right if you do it like that. And like, I kind of get what Sam's saying, and like it's see-through here, because Sam doesn't like it either, and it just so then looks baggy at the back because you can't get it like right here, you know. It just doesn't look good, so not keeping this one. I think the colour on this one also looks a bit weird on me. I think I'm not the right skin tone for it. I think like you need a bit more of like a tan to pull something like this off. just makes me look even more washed out than I already am. This next item is a button front rib knit Bardo crop top in cream. So this is knitted, but it's actually soft. It's long sleeve, and I thought it had like an orange stain on it, but this is me looking through it and seeing the buttons. I quite like the button detail and like this frill at the top. And I'm going to see how it looks on. It's in a size small, so we shall see how it goes across the boobage area. So this is getting more and more itchy as I wear it. Like, I really like these buttons, I think they're really pretty, but I just don't like this crop top. I don't feel like it looks right. And I know like the bra here helps, but I also like, I just don't think it looks very good on me. I mean, I don't know if it's like it's too tight. I don't feel like it's too tight anywhere. I also don't like this like frilly things at the end of the sleeves. The frills are just not working for me. I think that's the bigger picture. I mean, it looks fine on, like I said, it looks okay, and if you like this look, then fair enough, like, go for it. But honestly, I'm just itchy thinking about this top. So I thought there was another item in the bag, and it turns out there isn't, which is a shame. So unfortunately that was the last item, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it. Like, I'm anxious to get this itchy top off, so I'm going to make this like conclusion really short and sweet. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And if you press that notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. Thank you for watching.